Welcome everyone to the Bread Box, the channel dedicated to Commodore computers. In today's video we're going to be doing a restore of a Commodore 16. I'm quite lucky, I've actually got two Commodore 16s. These are from a huge lot that I got from Christchurch. Check out that video this weekend. It's massive, it's going to be the biggest Commodore unboxing video on YouTube history. So I've got these two Commodore 16s from this huge Christchurch lot. The seller said both these Commodore 16s didn't work, so I'm hoping I can use both of them to make one decent Commodore 16. As we can see, between the two, not bad condition, a little bit dusty, a little bit dirty, but nothing wrong with that. The keys are definitely better on this one than the other one. They haven't faded so much or discoloured so much. Both of them seem to have their motherboards, so we'll have to open them up and see what's in them, and then work out how we can get one working Commodore 16. So let's get started. This one here didn't actually have any screws in it, so we'll get this one open straight away. It doesn't give me much confidence that this is a complete Commodore 16, and no, it's missing two chips already. Okay, so we're going to use this one as the parts Commodore 16, and we'll try and get this one here working, which is a lot better condition one anyway. Okay, it only appears to have two screws in this one, which probably means it's been opened before as well. So hopefully it has all the chips in this one. Will it? A bit nerve-wracking. Make sure you watch that video this weekend, the 180 kgs of Commodore computer stuff that I went down to Christchurch to pick up, and I had it freighted up to where I live. It's a huge lot of Commodore computers, and these are where these two Commodore 16s come from, and there's so much more. So make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell. Alright, let's see what's inside this Commodore 16, and yes, the chips are complete. It doesn't mean they're going to be working, but at least they're there. That's a good start. I've never worked on a Commodore 16 before, so I did a bit of research to find out what these chips are. So now I know, I can hopefully test them out to see if this Commodore 16 does work. I'll have to replace this fuse as well by the looks of it. It's a bit stuffed. Okay, I've connected the video cable and the power cable. We'll just give it a quick test. I've replaced the fuse already, and let's see if this works. Okay, now with my Commodore 64s, 50% of the time, when things go wrong, it's usually my PLAs. So I'll check out the PLA and see if that makes a difference. I'll just try this again. Okay, something different this time. Okay, I have no idea what this is going to be. So my strategy is I'm going to unplug everything, take all the chips out, clean up the board, test out the chips that I've got that I can swap around, and see what we can work out this is. And I'm quite a lucky position right now, because not often do you get two Commodore 16s that you can actually cannibalize to actually make one decent one. So hopefully this is going to be successful, and hopefully it's not going to be the CPU or the TED chip that are at fault, because I don't have a replacement for those. Okay, I like to use isopropyl in this can because it sprays out all the dust bunnies, and of course then I use a brush to get rid of all the rest of the dust and rubbish out of the motherboard. Of course these are anti-static brushes I use, and also I ground myself quite often when I make or do restores. Okay, I've re-socketed them, but I've come up with the same sort of problem, so it wasn't a socketing issue. So I'm still going to replace the PLA, and actually I've just noticed I've done something wrong. The basic ROM, I've actually put it in back to front, so I don't think that's the issue, because obviously before it was correct and I had issues, but I'm going to obviously have to fix that up. That's a bit of a rookie mistake. Okay, that's better. At least it's facing the right way this time. Now I'm not too sure why I put the PLA back in the first place, because I was going to take that out and replace it. So I'll get rid of that. It's the PLA for the Commodore 16. I'm going to grab the PLA out of this donor C16, and hopefully this is going to be working, and hopefully this is the problem as well. Like I said, I'm in quite a lucky position where obviously I've got this donor Commodore 16, and if it wasn't for that huge lot of Commodore computers from Christchurch, obviously I wouldn't have had that donor one, and the initial Commodore 16 as well. Okay, everything's plugged in, everything's facing the right way. Moment of truth. Awesome. Okay, so I assume that was just the PLA that was at fault. So when I'm mucking around with Commodore 64s and they're faulty, often it's the PLA that's at fault. That's why I thought I'd aim for the PLA on this Commodore 16. So I was quite lucky it was what was at fault, and it's been fixed. Now I just want to test the keyboard to make sure the keyboard works okay. So I'm going to put everything back together, connect the keyboard and test that. This is really good to have a working Commodore 16 for the Breadbox Commodore Computer Museum that I want to build here in New Zealand. It's just another piece of the puzzle, and it's just great to have a working one, and it looks quite good too. So okay, we'll test this keyboard to make sure that everything's working on it. And I've just got two thoughts about the case as well. The case is not bad condition. Obviously the keys worked really well. This donor case seems to be a little bit more better. The keys definitely I don't want to use in the display model, but I think this case is going to be a better fit for this one here, because this one's got a few more chips out of it, and it's got this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got quite a deep gouge just out of there. So yes, I think I will actually swap them around. Let's just do it. The Commodore 16 wasn't a great seller in New Zealand. I was talking to Commodore Computers New Zealand Limited directors, and about 2,000 units got sold here in New Zealand. They sold for about $3.95 off the shelf, so they weren't a great price, but especially when the Commodore 64 was a lot more competitive and obviously a lot better machine as well. But I must admit, the Commodore 16 looks pretty sleek in its black case, doesn't it? This has come out pretty good. This was stored in a garage in Christchurch for many years, so I'm really glad this is actually working now, and it looks like brand new, doesn't it? Check out. Nasty, eh? Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you watch the video this weekend of the epic, huge, biggest unboxing of Commodore computers in YouTube history. Can't wait for you to see it. Till next time.